Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 2019. I sort of fast-forwarded a little bit to get to morning. I went about, I think, 15 speed or something like that, so it didn't go super fast. I wanted to make sure that we were able to get everything, harvested before, it spoiled and stuff like that. We did finish harvesting our crop, which actually allowed me to speed it up quite a bit more, because I cared more about my crop, obviously, than I don't care. I mean, I don't want this sweet sugar beet, to spoil and lose this contract because I've already done so much work for it. But I would definitely hate for my crop to spoil, to be honest. So once my crop got harvested, I would have had to sped it up a little bit more just to get to daylight, just so you guys could see a better image, hopefully. We're about to drop off another load of sugar beets. I've been doing this all through the night, well, the night in the game. And so it's been going pretty crazy. I did learn something, though, and I'll tell you what I learned here in just a moment. Let me get this dropped off here. We'll see what percentage rate. I think this puts us around 50%, which is crazy, right? We're only like halfway through. 48%, not even halfway through. That is insane to think that we're not even close to being done yet. We'll zip on down here. Anyway, the thing I discovered, and I think this is true, and it actually makes sense now that I think about it a bit more, is that workers get paid at a rate that is in real time. And what I mean by that is workers get paid a certain amount of money per hour. So if I'm going at speed 1, where every minute is literally a minute, then let's say the worker gets paid $100 for that period of time. Well, if I speed it up to 5x, 5 times the speed, so, it only takes, 20 minutes to get through an hour of game time? I was afraid that I was actually still having to pay full price, and therefore actually losing a lot of money by that way. Well, by trying to speed stuff up while a worker was present. Well, what it does is it actually charges the worker 1/5 of the price. So if I normally pay him $100, he would actually only charge him, or I would only have to pay him $20 for that hour, because it's actually charged based off of real lifetime. Now, that's a great thing because it means that I can stay in like higher speeds for longer, even when we have workers, and not have to worry about losing out on stuff. So, because sometimes you want to be at a high speed to kind of speed up some of the harvesting time frames and things like that. What I think still happens though is that at the end of the day, you still pay, your leases, you still pay your interest and stuff like that. So there is still an increased cost to speeding things up, as far as I can tell, from like the interest and the leases and stuff like that you're paying for. But you do get, at least for workers, you're not having to pay extra, it seems like. At least from what I could tell. There may be still some hidden costs that I'm not aware of, but from what I could tell, if I go at speed 5 or speed 1, the worker still gets paid the same amount per real life hour, no matter how fast the game is going in game. So that's pretty cool. For example, I was going at speed 120 earlier, and the worker got paid $12. I was like, oh, never mind. I've been thinking about this all wrong this whole time. Still got a lot of this field left to go. This thing is pretty slow process. Having to go all the way over to the ranch and back is pretty slow. But, I mean, I'm hoping we're going to make a lot of money off of this. Especially from if we can sell any extra sugar beet on top of whatever they sell for. How much does sugar beet sell for? It's not a lot, actually. It's only, what, $2.84 at the ranch. So, it's not a lot of money. But it comes in huge quantities, so maybe it makes up for itself in a way. Still haven't sold my crop yet. I was going to wait till you guys. I was on with you guys to kind of sell that and show that off. So we'll do that here in just a moment. I'll just run this guy next to this for now. Wish you could hire a worker for this part too, where like the semi truck would just stay behind this thing until it filled up or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Man, that rain is loud. Oh my goodness. I mean, this puts us just over the halfway mark on this field, so still a lot to go, but getting there bit by bit. We'll probably sell our crop at the restaurant because I think it's about the same price as anywhere else, and obviously it's right next to our field, so seems like a pretty good idea. I actually need to get our tractors working on plowing our stuff as well here in just a second. So let me get this rolling up here. Yeah, out of my way. All right, I'm just gonna move this off to the side. I'll just stop it right here. That's fine. I'm sitting on somebody else's crops. Let's go sell this real quick, assuming that the price is still reasonable, and it is $15.72. It's starting to drop at this restaurant, but that's one of the higher prices you're going to get for this type of crop. I could go $15.78 at Central Grain Elevator, but I don't think it's worth the extra $6 to drive that far over. We'll just drive over here to the restaurant right in front of us, and that will be good. And then we'll get our other tractor ready to start getting our fields ready to be planted again. Nope, careful. Get on up there. Hopefully we get a decent amount of money from this. I guess we can go ahead and turn in our harvester as well. I was thinking about saving it for another, contract, but I have a feeling since I fast forwarded through the night that all of the harvest contracts are gone, most likely. Other than the one I'm working on right now. So, I mean, good. Almost 27,000 bucks. Not bad at all. All right, let's get you over here. And let's go... what am I looking for? Let's check the map, actually. That's what I was looking for. Because I want to see what the status of our fields are. Do they need to be plowed or anything like that? Just says they're harvested. Nothing special about them that they need otherwise. I think we're going to swap to a different crop now. I think we're going to swap to one of the crops that gives us straw. Because, they're just a little bit better, cost, breakdown. So probably do something like that for now. I know it's a little boring, but it's all right. We'll just do some wheat or something for a few cycles to get us a little bit extra money. It is a little bit extra work, to be fair, because you do have to, bale up the stuff. Yeah, there's only one field left to harvest, so we do need to turn our harvester in. So let me get our worker started on planting some seed in our field real quick, which would be, we'll use the good tractor. There we go. I could probably use a little bit more seed. Just can't remember if this is seed or fertilizer over here, but we'll fill it up with whatever's here. Alright, so that's fertilizer. I know we have seeds somewhere. Is that seed over there, the yellow? Probably. There we go. Let's just get you started up here. And like I said, we will change the seed to, like I said, probably wheat. Oh, I just passed it. We'll do some wheat. That should be fine. Actually, what do you think sell better than... Oh, is that the right menu? Anything sell better than other stuff? I mean, it's all decently about the same. So yeah, we'll just do wheat. Alright, go worker go. That stuff planted. And let's go get you turned in. Oh, wrong button. Fold harvester. Pipe in. I'm going to see if I can get it over there without using the trailer, just because we're close. Although I think I'm already getting myself stuck, I can tell. So, never mind. Actually, I can probably just bring the trailer over here and drop it off. We'll do that. Come, little trailer. Supposedly, okay, so I did look this up, and supposedly we were doing it right by putting this thing on here. Apparently, it just kind of connects with magnets, as I use quotation marks, because obviously it's not actual magnets, and it's just kind of a... It just kind of just... If you drop it in the right spot, it just sort of just does what it needs to do. So, in theory, I should be able to just scoot you up here, get you right over the top of this, drop you, and it should just kind of stick to it. All right, our other grain thing is about to be full. I do need to get this thing turned in, though, before we pay any more money on the lease of this. So let me worry about this first, and then we'll deal with the other guy. No, I don't care. At least get the big harvester turned in, because that's obviously the most expensive part. Whoa. Do a wheelie in a harvester. I bet you've never seen that before. I like this harvester. I mean, it's a big, nice, beefy, gets stuff done pretty good, pretty quickly. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford something like this anytime soon, but, you know, we'll get there eventually. All right, return. I think we made a really good profit off of that with the contracts that we were able to do. All right, let's go grab you. Let's get you dropped off real quick. You know what we're going to do real quick? We're going to bring this to the helper over there because we can put a little bit of stuff in this. And I actually wouldn't mind setting some stuff aside so that we can sell it after we turn everything else in anyway. So let's get this up there, get it filled up with some of the stuff, the sweet root, or sugar, whatever it's called. I just forgot the name of it all of a sudden. Sugar beet, I guess is what it is. Sweet root. I mean, I guess it is a sweet root, right? But let's get this up there so at least we can get that worker started back up again. Go, little truck, go. Spin out in the rain. Crash. Whoa. A little bit of fishtail there. Not too bad. Kept it mostly under control. I think that trailer slid right there. Is it slippier, more slippery on the water? I actually don't know if that's a thing that they factor in or not. It seems like it is. It feels like it's slipping and sliding a bit more. Really? I missed it. Or is it not going to let me put it in here for some reason? Oh, there we go. Alright, you drop into there. Let me get the truck going. I mean, that thing's obviously not going to fill up much, but at least it gets the thing going a little bit further. Man, we still got to make, what, another almost 10 more trips of this? Well, since I've been filling up to about 96%, I think we may cut off a couple trips, but we're still probably going to need at least 7 more after this one. I mean, that little trailer that we just sent over there, it's not going to buy us that much time, but hopefully it buys us a little bit. Go up, go up, go up. Nope. Weak through there. Yeah, don't do that at home. Hello, wrench. Wish it was a little bit easier to get in from this side. Man, I probably could make it work, but we'll just keep going around this way. Oh, it's already nearly full. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, it's so slow. It's nice, nice ranch house. Man, this place is huge. I want to live in a house this big. That'd be awesome. I mean, my wife does want us to get a bit more land someday so we can have some horses, but I don't think it'd be that big. That's huge. I'd be happy with that middle house right there. Not the two on the sides. I mean, don't get me wrong, those are awesome. But I think I'd be pretty happy with the one in the middle. That'd be plenty big. Who knows? Maybe someday. It'd be cool. Whoa. Bumpity bumpity. We're coming, Helper E. We're coming. Here we come to save the day. I love this line of cars right here. I think it's been building up like for a while. I think it might have been because of when I had that crash with my header. I think I stopped up a couple cars, and then they've just been getting like it's almost like they've been adding to that little train there, and it's just been getting longer and longer or something. Or maybe it's the same length it was, and it's just stuck together or something because the front car is, you know, the slowest of the bunch or something like that. It's just funny to see. I mean, getting there. We still got a ways to go, but we're making progress. Poor little truck over there. He's gonna get stuck in the mud. He's not gonna be able to get out. And this field is, it's not massive, but it's still pretty big, all things considered. Especially for something like this, where it goes pretty slowly. Do you have to plow under the sugar beets once you've chopped off the tops? Or how does that work? I'm actually not sure what happens. I've never done sugar beets before. It'd be different. I want to try sugar cane too. I think that'd be fun. Be different and kind of unique. Takes a lot of specialized equipment though, so kind of need to be up there where we have a little bit more money probably overall. How much did that truck have? 21,000. Okay, that's right. So about a little bit less than half of what this one has. Still a decent amount. So if we can hold on to that and sell that once the contract's done, I bet we still make a pretty decent amount of money. I'm hoping we get like a semi-truck full as well. And just have a whole bunch of sugar beets that we can sell. Be able to make like what, 80,000 bucks off this contract if we can sell the extra for, you know, a good 25-30,000 bucks. It's going to be, you know, $75,000 $80,000 off the one contract, which it took a long time to be fair, but it's not bad overall. Out of my way. Driving this semi truck like it's a sports car. Isn't that how you're supposed to drive something? No, don't answer that. That's not good. Please do not drive your semi trucks like sports cars. Go, little truck, go. So this will put us, what, like 60%, something like that? Maybe a little bit less, probably 58%, I think. I forget where we actually left off just now, to be honest. It almost would have been tempting to get another harvester just to harvest that field quicker, but it just, I mean, quicker doesn't really, doesn't necessarily equate to more money, right? I mean, it does per, like, it would equate to more money per hour, so to speak, but not necessarily more money overall. Actually, what would have been a good idea would have been to get a harvesting job, like on another one of those big fields, lease the equipment as well as using my own equipment. That way I can just do it twice as fast, and probably would end up being pretty worth it at that point. Because leasing the equipment through the jobs, the contracts, it's only cost like a couple $1,000 or something like that. So it's really not that expensive compared to leasing the equipment outside of the job, which costs like $20,000, $30,000, something like that. Thunder. It actually, I mean, it feels very rainy right now. Like, I don't know, it feels like it's raining like even outside my window right now, which is not at the moment. But of course it was yesterday, so I have been getting some decent amount of rain lately. Oh, I need to go check my helper that's seeding my... Whoa! That was actually pretty awesome. A little scary, but a little kind of awesome. Oh, yeah. So you definitely, it's got to be some sort of water effect, because I think I was taking that turn just that fast before, and it was definitely not fishtailing like that. Let's see. Oh no, you're still seeding. Wow. You are still doing your thing. You're almost out of seed, actually, but we'll get some more here in a minute. Seems like the wheat... Is it going faster, or is it just... Does it always go... The seed go twice, like that much faster than the fertilizer? I actually don't remember. Oh well, he's almost done. He's getting there. Oh, I guess it was already started. I was like, what's going on? I guess I could come over here and ride alongside this thing here in a second. For this pass, since he's probably going to need me on this pass anyway. Let him get situated. Wish the cruise control was like exactly what we need. Technically, we need like 6.5. Like 6 is too slow and 7 is too fast. It's pretty close, but it's starting to speed up just a smidge. I think 7's closest, because it doesn't seem like it speeds up quite as much as it does when it slows down. Like right now, the tractor's it's passing me up pretty quickly, you know, relative to what it was before. But then when I move this up to 7, it's almost there. We'll have to keep an eye on our other helper running out of either run out of seed or finishing up that field. One of the two. I mean, we know we don't have to finish the whole field to get credit for it. But we've still got quite a few more passes to go. Well, we've got a lot left to do. Alright, let's get going here again. Yet another trip. This will put us at what, 66%? So at about 6% per, that leaves 5 trips maybe, but I don't think we're going to have to go that far or that many because we'll get credit for it sooner. Although we're going to want to finish all the trips because we want to get as much crop sold off as we can. So, yeah, so I'll probably still at least 5 or 6 trips after this one. Very slow up this hill. I guess it is a pretty steep hill. And that other angle didn't look like it was that steep, but when you turn it to the side, it's pretty steep. Come on, little truck. You can do it. Surprised it's taking that long for that cedar to get done. I mean, I know it takes a while, but I'm so used to that harvester going as fast as it was. That cedar's quite a bit slower. But I shouldn't complain. It is doing 3 jobs at the same time. It's cultivating, seeding, and fertilizing all at once. It's pretty awesome. Alright, tank is empty. There we go. Let's just move off to the side here real quick. Let's go get him filled up. Where are you at? There you are. Guess that's all the seed I had. There's some more back there, I guess. So let's go. Let's see if we can back up into that with my terrible backing up prowess. Come on. You can do it. Nope, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's backwards and it just throws me off. And this is why I'm not a real life truck driver. I mean, I'm sure if I practice enough, I'd figure it out eventually in real life, but it's kind of funny. I guess we'll fill up some of this as well while we're over here. You be able to turn around, buddy? Yeah, looks like you're good. All right, back to you. It's almost time to put a cut in here. We'll go get this thing dropped off, and we'll move our other tractor over to the other field, and then we'll probably put a cut in there. Would have been nice to finish this contract on this episode, but man, this contract is massive. I'm pretty sure it took us less time to harvest that big field just because the harvesting is just goes quicker. And you don't have to make as many trips back and forth as well. Yeah, I definitely want to buy a harvester. And then I still, like I said, on those really big fields, I still might rent, like borrow their harvester as well. Just to kind of make things go a little bit quicker in the future. Although the normal harvesting jobs don't pay quite as much as this one we're doing right now. So, I don't know, it's kind of something to think about. I mean, could I do sugar beets and make some money? I actually don't know. Like I said, the harvesters are different, so I'd have to look at those. Helper A is blocked by an object. All right, we'll come back to you, Helper A, in just a second. Let me get this up here, start unloading. I'm not sure what you would be blocked by. There's not much over there. Alright, helper A. Oh, you're done. So, I mean, you're blocked, I get it, but I think you're done, aren't you? Lower sower, turn on sower. Okay, you're just doing a patch. You must be doing this like this last little path here. I'll finish it real quick because why not? I'm assuming that's what you were doing. Kind of wasted, but it's all right. And then we'll get you over here. To do this other one. Assuming you have to do a different type of planter, like you can't do a seeder for the sugar beets. I would imagine it is actually a planter. Just get your mind up better than that. Of course, again, I can't. Goodness, I cannot back up to save my life. I know conceptually how to back up, but for some reason my hand-to-eye coordination does not like the idea of backing up and doing things opposite and all that other jazz. So, yeah, fun times. All right, so that's that. That's that. You're good. Looks like Helper E has got a full tank. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and run back over there and get this thing filled up some more, do a few more trips. By the time you guys see me again, I will probably either be wrapping up that job or something like that. We'll see how far I get. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.